before ecom, I used to work 9 to 5 jobs, and I've worked many different 9 to 5 jobs, from cleaning toilets to stacking warehouse work, wrapping pallets, some office work here and there. But in terms of like design and anything like that, I didn't have any experience in that. But I'm one of these people, who just likes to get stuck in and learn something myself before I even think about outsourcing something. When I see something, I want to do something, I want to make sure it's done the correct way. Like if I put something out and something's wrong, it'll just annoy me. And this is even when it comes down to like testing products online, like removing a certain thing in a picture. If I don't like the look of it, I'll just get it cropped out or do the tool that removes it essentially.
Are you usually like a night owl, or do you usually wake up really early?
So yeah, like I used to, I think this stems from like when I used to work 9 to 5 jobs. It used to be, I used to work and then come home, sleep, nap, eat, and then work on stores from like 8 p.m. to like 1, 2, sometimes 3 in the morning. And I just kind of like developed to that night owl regiment, and I think it kind of sticks with me. When at
Yeah.
nighttime, it's like there's nothing going on. Headphones in, you can just really just zone in. Whereas in the daytime, I kind of like struggle. Not to say that I don't get work done, but I find it easier to work at nighttime. Just find
That's
it a little
funny.
bit more better, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Sometimes at night I just get some great ideas and I'm just like stuck on my computer, and it's like, I mean, I get a lot done, but it's like I can't sleep as well. So it's a
Yeah,
double-edged
yeah.
sword. So I mean, for the people that are listening, this is Harry, otherwise known as Beast of Ecom. You guys have probably heard of this guy. If not, then you will after today. And I doubt you'll be disappointed. So you're kind of a legend around this space, to be honest with you. I feel like I remember exactly when you started making YouTube videos, and I was like, whoa, like this guy is crazy. Like this guy's actually like, kind of a top dog in the space, but you're really
Thank
low
you, man.
key, and you're still pretty low key, I would say. So if you wouldn't mind, like, how long ago was it that you started posting videos, and then how long ago was it that you even began running an online business?
Yeah, sure. So like I first started dropshipping in the late 2016s, but only started to have success. So I came across dropshipping. It was like, I think it was like December time in 2016, but didn't run anything significant or have any results until 2017.
Hmm.
So I was dropshipping throughout 2017, but I didn't start my YouTube channel until May. I think it was like mid-May 2018. So I was dropshipping for about a year and a bit before I actually started posting online and stuff like that. So yeah, I had some experience, and the reason why I done it was because back then there wasn't that much information on YouTube, and the
Hmm.
information that was on YouTube was fairly basic. And at that time, again, I was doing like 6 figures a month, and there was only really like basic content online at that point. So I thought to myself, you know what, let me just jump in,
Yeah.
let me just share the value that I had with people, because I was doing things that were working, and just share what was working and what wasn't working. And yeah, that's kind of just how it all just came about. And the name, just, I don't know how I even came across the name, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was just
Beast of
like one of those
Ecom.
things. It was like, yeah, and it rings. Like I was like,
It does.
how did I even think about that? Because at first I think I was going into like Wolf of Ecom or something retarded like that, and that didn't stick. And I was just like, nah. And then something just clicked, and I said, I sent out. I ended up hiring a thumbnail designer, no, a designer for the actual logo, which
Oh.
I kind of use to this day, but I've kind of
That's funny
transitioned
because I
away from it
remember
just
it. Like I'm telling you, I remember vividly when like I saw your videos and then I saw your channel. I remember you did like a free training for a while, and I was like, man, this guy. Like at the time, I feel like I was just starting to learn about design and branding, and I was just all over the place. Like my channel was a mess. Like my stores were kind of a mess, but it just worked because like it just wasn't as important back then. There wasn't a lot of competition. But when I saw you, I was like, whoa, okay, so this guy is like a step ahead in terms of branding design, like just based on what I saw on your YouTube channel. So I'm just curious, did you like what were you doing before ecom? Did you ever have any sort of like design background, or because I see you have a very specific aesthetic.
yeah. So I didn't actually, and the weird thing like me is like I don't want to say I'm a perfectionist, but I'm one of these people who I see something, I want to do something, I want to make sure it's done the correct way. Like if I put something out and something's wrong, it'll just annoy me. Or if if I'm and it'll be super minute things. And this is even when it comes down to like testing products online, like removing a certain thing in a picture. If I don't like the look of it, I'll just get it cropped out, or do the tool that removes it essentially. So before ecom, I used to work 9 to 5 jobs, and I've worked many different 9 to 5 jobs, from cleaning toilets to stacking warehouse work, wrapping pallets, to some office work here and there. But in terms of like design and anything like that, I didn't have any experience in that. But I'm one of these people, sorry, who just likes to get stuck in and learn something myself before I even think about outsourcing something. And that stuck with me and done really well throughout everything. So like I've learned Photoshop. I'm not a I'm not a master at all with Photoshop, but I know how to use it and know how to do the basics, right? I'm assuming you probably do as well. Same with like editing your videos. I didn't know how to edit my videos. The first few videos I edited it myself, rather than thinking, let me just jump on Fiverr and try and find someone or outsource it. At that point, I actually learned Premiere Pro myself. Again, they weren't, they were really basic, just clips together. But yeah, I just like to stuck in and learn something myself, to get a grasp of what it is that needs to be done to a certain level, and then think about either outsourcing it or hiring someone to do it.